In the next 14 days, I'm attempting to win a year's worth of Chipotle all by running. This could be the greatest sporting competition that you've never heard of. Prize, 52 free lifestyle bowls from Chipotle. The arena, this 300-meter of brick sidewalk behind me here in Tempe, Arizona. The challenge, to become the Strava local legend of this segment, whoever can run it the most times by the end of January. 1 year ago, Chipotle teamed up with Strava to host a 6-city local legend competition. This took place in Los Angeles, New York City, Chicago, Washington, D.C., Denver, and Columbus. And this went kind of insane. The winner of Washington, D.C. did 1,345 of these 300-meter segment repeats. The challenge is back. It's now expanded to 25 cities. And in addition to the local legends in each town, there's also a city challenge where cities are competing against each other for a buy one, get one free day for the city that racks up the most miles. Fortunately for me, there's a Tempe segment. It's not too far away. I heard about this on January 1st and figured I had to give it a shot. Let's get into the competition. Kevin Russ from Portland, Oregon is a thru hiker, and he was the Strava Chipotle Los Angeles winner in 2024. He's also signed up for Cocodona 250 this year, and he recently competed in the Across the Years 72 hour. Next up, we've got Ryan Lowry. He's a local here in Phoenix. He took to a rotor challenge this last summer on Shaw Butte Mountain, where he competed for the local legend, ended up in second place. Mike O'Connor, haven't met him yet, but he's been consistently out on this segment. Vicky Yang is also a local runner and a potential dark horse. She loves to name her segment after burrito ingredients. You gotta check that out. Next up is Bryce Brooks, your current National Trail FKT holder. He's an Aravaipa staff member and head of the Aravaipa racing team. Ben Blankenship, Olympian, 3-time national champion, Mount to Coast athlete, and former world record holder. And of course, myself, been an ultra runner for close to 20 years. I'm a Cocodona 250 finisher, and I've got 6 Barkley failures. So the challenge officially began January 1st and it ends January 31st of 2025. This being January 18th, I've been participating for 15 days now. So I want to catch you up to speed on what's been happening in the Tempe segment. As you can see here, I began my journey on the 4th. Started off fairly easy with a slow ramp up, and you can see on the 9th, both Kevin and Ryan burst onto the scene. Kevin in that green, you can see he's been quite serious, matching me on many of the early days, and then started making a big push on the 14th, consistently doing more than me, forcing me to throw punches back at him. He did a marathon on January 15th, which then forced me to do a marathon on the 16th where he did 30 miles. Been slowly catching me. My lead has been dwindling. This has been a real wake-up call for me in these past few days. Right now, we are just upping the ante every single day of this competition. I'm not sure if my body can handle it, if I'm gonna break, or if we're gonna have a breakthrough. So I'm an hour and 18 minutes in, and we're about 7.5 miles. It's a beautiful Saturday here in Tempe. I noticed the rock and roll marathons going on nearby. Saw some people with their race medals walking past me. Figure I should give you a segment tour and see what the Tempe segment is all about. I'm running up to the start of it now. So here we are, Mill Avenue University. We've got Arizona State University over here. Mill Avenue, that's where all the bars are. Here is our amazing segment. That is essentially our segment tour. So this is what I've been doing for this entire month. Myself and my fellow competitors. Of course, we have to now go back
to the start to begin our next lap. So I've been out here for 15 days so far this month, every single day. In the early days, it was a struggle even to get 4 to 7 miles. And now I don't even care. Don't care about the laps, don't care about the miles, rarely even care about the time. I'm just out here. It's just what I do from a day-to-day basis. Have a goal in mind, come out here, work towards it, walk, jog, run, get the laps in. Closing in on 11 miles. My goal today is 22 miles, and that should bring me up to 120 miles for the week. All right, 11.3 miles are done. Feeling a little tightness or soreness in my right quad. Keep an eye on that. A lot of pains these last 2 weeks. I've had severe knee pain, shin pain, foot pain, hip pain, but it keeps moving around. So I figure as long as it's moving around, we're in an okay spot. Got a little more organized. I ran out of fuel the other day, so I went to the Aravaipa HQ, grabbed myself some snacks, loaded up my duffel. So I've got a nutrition duffel here. Let's see if I can show you. A lot of Never Second products. They just came on board with Aravaipa for our Desert Runner Trail series. I like it a lot, actually. It's pretty clean. Never tried the product until very recently. I've got these 90 carb packs. These are powder. They've got a 2-to-1 glucose to fructose carbohydrate mix. So I can put this in my bottle and have some fuel coming in that way. I've also been using their gels. These are 30 grams of carbs gels. I also really like their fuel bars. It's mostly made of oat flour, dates, and then some glucose syrup. It's different than a lot of the other bars I've tried, which are more like granola bars. This one has a great texture. It seems like it's very absorbable. That's not even a word. It absorbs well. I've got some liquid goo energy as well. I think that's it. Stoked on my fuel bag. I think I'm actually gonna mix up one of these 90 grams of carbs for Never Second for the second half of my run here. So I've topped off my water bottle here. Put one of these in the shorts and then we're off. Probably come back for a solid fuel bar, mile like 16 or something, when we start to get real hungry. I'm telling you, I'm loving this fuel bag. It's so good. Here we go. We are back. Okay. Back on the segment. Hitting a groove here. Mile 15.8. Just cruising these middle miles. Starting to get real busy on the segment. A lot of people out here. I'm seeing more rock and roll marathon medals as well. But it's a lot more weaving and dodging right now as we get into midday. So hopefully less than an hour to go till today's goal. Quick pit stop here, mile 18.4. Oh, hey, how's it going? Just got stopped by someone from Tennessee, a runner. He's in town, so that's pretty cool. 18.4 miles in, I'm doing a little fuel and hydration stop here. Hopefully the last one before we're done. We just got 3.6 left, so that should be pretty chill. Got some fluids. I'm gonna grab my bar for the run and we'll be on our way. I'm just shy of 21 miles, been out here for almost 4 hours. So we'll be wrapping this one up in the next mile, a few more laps. Both of my quads are fairly sore. So I'm ready to be done for today, get into recovery mode. Overall, it's been a great day though. It's been nice to get back out, feels comfortable. Overall, been feeling good, keeping a good pace. Probably a little too quick, honestly, on some of these laps. Like, I've looked down at my watch and it's like low 7-minute pace. I also think there might be another runner out on the segment. I think there's a woman out here today we haven't met before, but I think she's on the leaderboard because she's running back and forth. So shout out to her. All right, just walking out my last one here. This is going to be a bit over 22-mile day, 4-hour, 10-minute session, 13 more days before this thing's over. 22.3. Going into today, I had 524 segments. We now have 586 for Tempe segment here, if you can see it. So on this run, 62 segments.